So this is quail, right? I can do the math. So quail, you can raise like $3 billion worth of quail if you just keep breeding them. They can become like $3 billion worth of quail in about 2 years. Quail is pretty prolific, okay? And if you keep breeding them and feeding Pioneer, you can have like $3 billion worth of quail. You keep feeding them and breeding them, and in about 2 years, you have like $1 billion, $3 billion worth of quail if you keep feeding them. And then if you want to sell them, well, $300 million quails at $10 is like $3 billion, right? So you can. There's like 300 million Americans to sell $3 billion worth of quail. Well, Pioneer is a business where they sell grain, but if you raise quail, which people actually eat, if you keep raising them, in about 2 years you can have $3 billion worth to sell at $10, huh? So you had 300 million quail to sell at $10 in 2 years. So you could, right? Then that's, if you keep breeding the quail to have about $3 billion worth in 2 years or so, you can. So these quail could turn into like $3 billion in 2 years, but you gotta know how to do it. But Pioneer's trying to sell grain.